There's only one Delaware Park, the greatest one. Delaware Park, tradition lives on, excitement second to none. There's only one Delaware.
Away and running. Good speed today from Montana Rose was the first one to break the line. Rail speed from Serious Moment. Deep on the track is Smokin' Sister. And Chocolate is right there too. Rocket Ruby has one beaten. And Miss Gloria Jean would have to pass them all as they pass past the half-mile pole. And the leader is Montana Rose. Nice and relaxed and leads by one. A tracking second is Smoking Sister. And Serious Moment takes the trail up the rail. With 3 furlongs to go, a distant fourth is Chocolate. Miss Gloria Jean is coming alive. And Rocket Ruby, the long shot, is last of all. The quarter pole fast approaches, and Smokin' Sister comes calling for the lead. Montana Rose needs to dig deep, and here comes Miss Gloria Jean off the pace and swoops to the front. Miss Gloria Jean kicks for the money. Serious Moment splits rivals, and these two to settle the score. Miss Gloria Jean digging down deep and holding on. Serious Moment took a run, but failed inside the final 16th of a mile. Miss Gloria Jean's the winner at 13-1 to beat Serious Moment, Chocolate, and Smokin' Sister. Away and running. Good speed one from the inside from Beach Island today. There's the speed of Humor Sense, who takes the lead at the 7.5 furlong marker. And by the numbers is riding the rail. 5 wide is No Walk in the Park. Amorica's right there too in between rivals. And last of all is La Santa Clara around the first of 2 turns. And Humor Sense controls the clock on this Saturday get together and shows the way by almost 3. Beach Island is a patiently ridden second. And there's a line of 3 leaving the first turn behind. And No Walk in the Park now claims third. By the numbers, the gray is staying towards the rail in that 4th place position. Amorica splits rivals and then slowly drops away. And La Santa Clara is still last of all. It's a well stretched out field down to the 4.5 furlong stage. And Humor Sense is the leader. The lead's down to 2.5. Beach Island is creeping closer without being asked. There's a chasm of space back to No Walk in the Park, who's third. Now Amorica gets a pop of the whip to stay with the speed. Now responds. By the numbers is no more to give, and La Santa Clara is a non-threatening 6. Down to the 5/16 pole they go, and Beach Island on the outside ready to pop past Humor Sense, and these two tear away from the opposition. Amorica now claims third. There's a quarter to go. Humor Sense is in for the fight. Beach Island takes the fight to her, and these two ladies go toe-to-toe at the 3/16 pole, where Beach Island's asked for more and responds with a nose in front. Humor Sense hasn't waved the white flag yet, and she battles back with everything she has. Beach Island still holding on tenaciously. Humor Sense finally giving way to a 7-2 winner, and that 7-2 winner is Beach Island today to beat Humor Sense, Amorica, and By the Numbers. away and running. Good speed today from Ben's Sunny Island. Outside pace pressure from next episode to take the lead, and Spiceful Sis is right there too. Killy starts in front of one, and that one is Bodacious Bren in the opening furlong. Next episode draws first blood and kicks away by one, but Bodacious Bren is sent hard up the inside and confronts next episode with 3 furlongs to go. Spiteful Sis sits a 3 wide trip while Killy Start is 4 wide, and Ben Sunny Island's right there in the thick of it too. The quarter pole's in sight, and there are no torn tickets yet. And on the outside, Spiteful Sis tries to take the lead away from next episode. Killy starts out deep, and Bodacious Bren rides that rail. They're homeward bound now, and Spiteful Sis is holding on to a 1-length lead. Killy Start is trying to bridge that divide ever so slowly and getting closer to in the furlong grounds. Killy Start is up and past Spiteful Sis, and at odds of 6-1, Killy Start was second to none to beat Spiteful Sis, Bodacious Bren, and next episode. Away and running. A terrible start for the 5 High Vibes. Good speed from Angela's Party Girl today. On the far outside is Helen Ortiz, and right off the bench is in between rivals in third. Caged Pixie rides that rail in front of Viking Queen, and a lackluster start leaves High Fives with a lot of catching up to do. So there's no pace on, and Angela's Party Girl sets the tone, and it's a soft pace too, and shows the way by 1. Right off the bench is a tracking second, and Caged Pixie scrapes the paint in that third place position. Off the outside is Helen Ortiz to now grab third, and Viking Queen continues to split rivals. And in a close-knit affair, High Fives is last of all, but only 4.5 lengths would cover the lot. Down to the 5 furlong stick they pass, and Angela's Party Girl doing it easy on the front end, and looks strong too, leads by a length and a tail. There's a 3-pronged attack in her rear view mirror, and the deepest runner is Helen Ortiz. Viking Queen dons the blue cap, the red belongs to Caged Pixie. Right off the bend starts the back pedal, and High Fives has picked off a couple of rivals as they turn around the final bend, and Angela's Party Girl slipping away and shows the way by 4 authoritative lengths. Viking Queen giving game chase in second. Helen Ortiz is right there in for the fight, and High Fives is off the fence, and in that 5th place spot is Caged Pixie. Heads turn for home. Kevin Gomez takes a peek back and sees a 3-length lead for Angela's Party Girl as they come into the stretch. Angela's Party Girl has led him a long way, leads by 2 as a leg-weary leader, but still holding on. Viking Queen is trying to get closer, so is High Vibes and Helen Ortiz. The leader stopping to a walk, Angela's Party Girl. Helen Ortiz is getting closer. Helen Ortiz is gonna get up. Helen Ortiz has scored the winning run over Angela's Party Girl, Viking Queen, and High Vibes. Away and running. Deleted video drifted right when the starter said go, but brilliant speed from Extra Money today. Rum Tum Tugger came away sweetly in that second place position, and Go Take Charge is in the center of the track in third. Riding the rail, I Can Do That, and final opportunities in between rivals as they move in front of us on the first occasion. Those are the first five. Mario's on Point travels in sixth in front of Bally Rhythm, who's all by himself in seventh. Poor and Polite teams up with Deleted Video, and last of all is Big Andy Mort. 6 furlongs to go, and Rum Tum Tugger shows the way today over the soft going, and the lead's a length and a half. Extra Money's on hold in that second place position, and 3 deep is Go Take Charge. Final opportunities in between rivals, and I Can Do That has no excuses today, who lopes along a joint third. There's a gap of 3 back to Bally Rhythm, who's 2 passes off the rail, and Mario's on Point continues to stay at the PVC. There's a gap of 6 back to Deleted Video, then Poor and Polite, and under the whip is Big Andy Mort. 3.5 furlongs to go, and the plot starts to thicken as Extra Money takes the lead, but Rum Tum Tugger fights right back. I Can Do That is sitting the trip with no excuses today. Go Take Charge gets a pop of the crop and responds, and final opportunities a 1 pace fifth. The quarter pole looms, and Extra Money says catch me if you can in the fifth of the day. They turn to the top of the stretch. Extra Money is trying to see this through for another 3/16 of a mile. Go Take Charge is closing in, but is very wide. Rum Tum Tugger stays at the rail. Mario's on Point is getting on track at the gap. There's 4 chances at the 16th pole. It's Extra Money's race. He just folded. Mario's on Point surges up the fence at 24-1. Mario's on Point lights up the board at $50 to win. To beat Rum Tum Tugger, Go Take Charge at Extra Money. Away and running. Good speed won from the outside from Uncle Irish today, who has the lead. Rail pressure from Matkins Ridge and Jay, and they go quick at the opening furlong. Collection Day is right there too, so is Earl of Dassel, and that leaves a 4 wide doing it the right way. So they go around this Paddock Grove turn, and Jay shows the way, but it's a nose at best, while Uncle Irish is right there chasing the speed and doing it the right ways very wide as they get ready to lead the first turn behind. Collection Day's in between rivals, and Matkins Ridge, the long shot, rides the rail. Earl of Dassel's in front of 2, which includes Long Last, and near the back of the pack is Foal's Notion. So this pace tug of war ensues between Uncle Irish and Jay. They pass the 5 furlong pole as the team, and they couldn't be going any quicker for the level. Doing it the right ways in hand, but is 3 wide for the backstretch run. Earl of Dassel's committed to a 4 wide kick, while Collection Day is in the box seat today. Matkins Ridge rides the rail. Foal's Notion is 6 wide, and last of all is Long Lance. Around the turn they go to the 3 furlong marker, and doing it the right way takes the lead away from Uncle Irish. Jay went too fast too early. Collection Day is right there in a position to challenge. Earl of Dassel is wide with Foal's Notion, and Long Lance is in 7th. They turn towards the quarter pole. Doing it the right way now, has the pace in his hands, and he's kicked away by 1. The only threat is Collection Day, has 2 lengths to find as they turn for home. Doing it the right way, just slipped away and shows the way by 4. Closing into second is Foal's Notion, battling with Collection Day, but they're inside the final 16th of a mile. Doing it the right way, still nicely clear. Foal's Notion is making up a stack of ground, but just ran out of time. Doing it the right way has won it over Foal's Notion, Collection Day, and Earl of Dassel. This field is set. Away and running. Terrible start for a Premiera Vista. There's the inside speed from Katie's a Lady today. A Premiera Vista gets back on track under Carol's hands. And right there, too, is Sal's Blue Jacket in this six-pack that moves in front of us for the first time. One Silk Stocking came away in fourth position with Spike protecting rail position. And Lady Arsenault has to come with a big close. So Carol Cedeno trying to go 3 for 3 today as a Premiera Vista gets over to the inside over the soft freighted turf and shows the way by one measured length. Katie's a Lady yields to a Premiera Vista today, and Sal's Blue Jacket stays to the inside, a clear-cut third. Off the inside is One Silk Stocking, continuing the chase in fifth is Spiked, and Lady Arsenault, sensing a slower pace, is starting to take off from the back of the pack. They flash behind the Little Woods, and a Premiera Vista continues the lead, and that lead's dwindled to 3/4 of a length. Katie's a Lady is right there at the half-mile pole in second, and Sal's Blue Jacket has no excuses today. One Silk Stocking under a loose rein trying to get closer. Lady Arsenault's picked off one rival, and Spike just did not have it today. They swing again, and a Premiera Vista calls the shots. The lead is down to half a length. Katie's a Lady's ready to take a crack at this rival. Sal's Blue Jacket is revving up, and so is One Silk Stocking, and Lady Arsenault's ready to go too. Multiple chances at the top of the stretch. Premiera Vista swings first. One Silk Stocking is taking ground away, and these two kick on past the 3/16 pole. Premiera Vista trying to hold on despite a bad start. One Silk Stocking slowly getting closer. They're inside the 16th pole. Here comes One Silk Stocking. Premiera Vista still holding, and Carol went 3 for 3. Premiera Vista has won it over One Silk Stocking, Katie's a Lady, and Lady Arsenault.